All right, we're checking out the only game that you can hack to eventually replace the entire planet with fecal material. It's POUS Revenge hacked version. There's 3 things that we need to do today, and we're not stopping until we complete all 3. Number 1, we have to unlock, secret ending number 1. Number 2, we have to unlock secret ending number 2. And then, we found a way to just hack the game, and we're gonna go ahead and just create absolute insanity with the hacked portion of the game. We're talking I'm gonna be able to manipulate the creatures, how big they are, how many there are. I don't know, I'll eventually probably crash my computer. Now, the very first thing that I have to make sure I do is check that I have enough food. Then I can call for a delectable pizza. I do kind of wonder what sort of unholy wizardry is at work to deliver my pizza within 30 seconds. I'm not even talking about how they made it. We could just assume it's pre-made. But this dude has to move at half the speed of light, because I specifically bought this house to be away from public. All right, when raising my poops here, I don't want to be judged by the average populace. Okay, so we get our pizza, and then we must obtain the various hidden poops. All right, there we go. I know I left one inside of the refrigerator or something around here somewhere. Next, of course, where anyone would keep their poop, directly next to the oven. Obviously. One in the sink. That is very unsanitary. You hide inside the toilet bowl, next to the toilet bowl. This is what happens when you don't clean up after yourself. I love that none of these things are ever where they're supposed to be. They're always next to where they're supposed to be. I always like to keep my prescribed medicine in the medicine cabinet. My prescription of the blood of the innocent. Maybe saying to yourself, Gray, are you going to get a glass of water? Some delicious hydration? Of course I am. Not for me, though. Grab this random popsicle stick that all of my young poops end up trying to shove down their throat and choke on. Put this in here. Grab the camera and put it exactly where you would expect it to go, which is in the toilet.
Hi.
Then a random dude pops out with a key in his mouth. Obviously. I love how it's just the guy from Long Neck Run coming to check on you. He pops out of the toilet water. He's like,
how you doing? I have hepatitis. Take this key before I end up not existing anymore.
Then he just leaves. The cool part is, though, that he didn't get toilet water on anything in the house. Good for him. Also, I love how the drain in this shower is way over here. I never really thought about it, but whatever. Now you can go to the one area the only area in the house where there's a lock, okay? There's no lock on the front door.
Nope.
So you have to go into your bedroom, because why wouldn't you have a lock here? What sort of things does a normal human being keep inside of their wardrobe, you ask? Oh, the standard stuff. What is this, like a boken? All right, Pooh, time to go through the, kind of go through the paces over here. Not that I want to keep you alive, I just don't really have a choice. This has to happen for the sake of progression, okay? You were such a cute and kind Pooh before the incident. There you go. Give him your best Santa treatment. Hose him down. Maybe this is where it all went wrong. For a normal human being, washing is a part of life, but for a poop, it's kind of like poison almost. See, that's what makes him sick. This is where it all goes wrong. Right there. I should have totally given up on hygiene. In fact, I should have done anti-hygiene, if there is such a thing. He's like, Gray, you ever play Oregon Trail? Yeah, you know what happens? You know the ending everyone gets? He's like, that's the ending I wanted. Oh, I just shot him through a wall with the ball. Oh no. How do I manage to break this game so many different ways? All right, time for bed, buddy. I know that this pillow is something I'm going to be getting very comfortable with in a short amount of time, but have a good night. Don't try and think about having dreams of cutting my legs off tomorrow. I wouldn't be a big fan of that. I use my legs a lot, so if they were to suddenly disappear, I would be very unhappy about that. Turn on the light. answer the door.
Nope.
Here, watch some TV on your head. Just making sure I don't miss any additional rogue poops laying around. Because honestly, you never know, all right? It's like mold. They just grow out of nowhere, all right? Every time this ball is just levitating in the sky, it blows me away. I should have known something was going to go awry when Pooh started maneuvering around the house on his own. Here, you get the last slice of pizza, all right? Should make you happy. I know you really don't care, but... All right, you two, don't go plotting against me or anything. I'll be back. Oh my... Well, that was something I wasn't exactly expecting. For Poulina to grow multiple additional arms and have the power of the gods. I don't know how much Pooh weighs in this form, but it's got to be close to like 2,000 pounds. Okay, he's got to weigh a ton. He's like 8 foot tall. He's almost touching the ceilings. On the plus side, I still have my legs, which is awesome. I like how you have to bandage him. Like, that's gonna help. Basically, looks like he's bleeding Hershey's chocolate syrup. How do you even bandage this? Well, that ain't good. Are you, you following me around there, Poulina? I'm not real happy about that. This is what happens when I try and, you know, care for animals. Well, I guess they're not really animals. Run! Oh, it just kind of manically comes with, and that's her getting way inside of my personal space. Now, I will say, if you wanted to jump scare me, you needed to really blow my eardrums out with that blood-curdling, like, arachnid screech. We don't accept fear around here. All right, where on the web is the pizza being hung? I love that she can just sit there, like, kind of just blankly staring at you, but be unable to get to you. The power of the door frame compels you.
Yoink.
I've managed to get the pizza and the fish, but I'm not gonna lie, Pooh, unless you can, like, figure out how to regenerate like Wolverine, I don't really feel like trying to get the bandage because it's almost impossible to get with this thing. Man, what did you guys do to my house? I love that it's just like a normal bandage that I have to use to help Pooh. Bandage. Man, a little gauze goes a long way, I'm not gonna lie. All right, Pooh, fight on my behalf. Yes, I am your owner. Assist me. Battle. Oh, all right, or you can just, you eating her? Did you just eat her? Oh, yes, indeed. Okay, now that I got the spider Poulina thing, I need to get all of the normal poops. Okay. Yeah. You and I will be embroiled in Mortal Kombat soon enough, Pooh. Don't you worry. Sit over here. Eat your vegetables. And by vegetables, I mean like totally synthetic French fries and stuff. I like how he just wears the soap like a hat. All right, time for a totally normal sleep to occur. Ah, yes. The sweet sounds of crime. Time to lose the old legs. Now, before you feel bad, don't worry, they just fell off, okay? Like a snake sheds its skin. I'll never get over how I can put an entire car together and he just doesn't care. Also, I'm legitimately curious, how did a tire get into the bathroom? Fetch. And slide in the pieces with telekinesis. Fortunately, I managed to develop that, you know, with the loss of my legs. Hey, Pooh. guess what? Food's at the door. Excellent. Now I will say, driving... All right, we're gonna grab all the poops and unlock this other ending. Poop number 1. Poop number 2. Also, I have to mention how much destruction so far. Poop number 3. This game has done to my computer. I've had to like restart it and change the resolution to get it to work now because we've started to mess with the inside files. I guess technically it's our own fault, not really the developer. 4. 5. I better be absolutely just blown away by this ending. Don't mind me, everyone, just feeding the poops. Having my legs fall off. This one is like ridiculously hidden. 6. Driving this demonic car. And 7. 8 is hiding in the closet in fear. Staring at me. And during the final battle, yoink. 9. Whoa! What the? Oh boy. Well. Oh, happy music. This is exciting. Do I still not have my legs? Oh, it's my doting poop mother. Thanks for the cupcake, Mom. We're gonna watch some TV together. It's really concerning me that this pile of fecal material just took better care of me than my actual family in this game. Thanks for playing this ending. All right, now let's break the game entirely, since it's already started to break my computer. We're back with the POUS, but this time you're gonna notice something very unusual. There is what we like to call the gray button. The gray button was put there by my buddy Outwit, and this gives us the ability to do incredibly stupid things, like no clip, or spawn creatures. How many creatures? Oh. I don't know if you noticed, but what? Oh. Yeah, I kind of wondered, like, what was going on in the... I don't know if you could barely see it. There's, like, tiny little Paulinas just flying into the ether, into the darkness in the background. I was gonna say, I hadn't intended to do the no clip right away, but I guess, like, while we're here, we might as well. So there, you can spawn... Oh, bye! I love how she just kind of like leaves. Like the gravity doesn't hold her down or anything. She's just like, I'm out of here. So if we toggle all of the adults, or we spawn like a bunch of adults like this, spawn as many as possible. There we go. I love that if we spawn a bunch of them, like their eyes just continue to follow me over time. Hold on, I just, I've got something I gotta do, okay? It's actually good that I'm no clipping because I don't know if I would have the space in order to do this. Ah, yes. The living room smells like absolute garbage right now. All of their eyes just upon us, watching, waiting. Oh, every once in a while they blink. Look at it. The one blink, then the other blinks, then the other blinks. Kind of goes in order. Who's scale? Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Oh, you knew this was coming. So how big is this? It's so big you can't actually see the creatures because there's not like a ton of light outside of the house. See? You can see the massive eyes staring at you, but that's basically it. Well, you can remove gravity. Only problem is there's no real ceiling. So when you remove the gravity, everything goes away, like including all of the blocks and everything. Okay, hold on. I think I got gravity working normally, like normal Earth's gravity. Yeah, that's perfect. Hold on. Now I think I can finally spawn the Paulinas and they'll hang. Ah, there we go. Where's my auto clicker at? Are you ready? When I get off of this menu, we are going to see, well, or the game will just crash. It's totally possible that the game just crashes when I get off of this menu, because I'm clicking once every 10 milliseconds, which means that we're going to have a lot of clicks. Here we go. Yep, the game just crashed. There we go. I knew I could find like a sweet spot in how many of them I'm spawning without just absolutely obliterating the entire game. I love that you can walk through them too. It's like walking through an entire sea of tiny poops. I mean, the game hasn't broken in this attempt so far, so hold on, let's keep it rolling here. And go. Okay, now I'm using like very light amounts of the auto clicker to do this. We're probably getting to the point where the game isn't going to be able to handle it anymore, but it's still doing all right. This is unbelievable. I might be able to fill up this entire room. My one issue is I don't know if I'm gonna have enough food in the fridge to feed all these things. Like, one poop already eats like 6 slices of pizza just to keep them alive. Excuse me, everyone, don't mind me, just swimming through all of the poos and poolinas. All right, are we still functioning? No. And at that, whoa, hold on, never mind, we're still functioning. One of them landed on top of the dresser over here, the cabinet. I can't even see the TV anymore. It's almost completely covered. I think we're getting right at about the end of, oh my God, all their eyes blink. Like almost simultaneously because of how many of them were made at once. Look at that. Look at it. God, they're still going. I mean, when you get the opportunity to break it, you might as well try, right? Oh no. I almost got thrown through the wall. I ended up spawning like one of the adult ones too, so it takes up a ton of space. My graphics card must hate me beyond all reasonability at this point. Yeah, now we're at like 2 FPS. Well, that's quite the image to leave y'all with. I told you we were gonna do it. We went ahead and we did it. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of POUS Revenge. Till next time, stay foxy and much love.